Hello, guys. Yes, I cut my hair. I might actually cut it a little more now that I'm looking at it. But anyway, I, of course, have at some point gotten a comment on one of my videos, and they were asking me in a nutshell, what do I think of this community, the men going their own way community? And it's not very surprising that I got it. So, of course, the answer to his question, I'll talk about that a bit after I read what I'm going to read here. This is a comment from somebody from the community. I, of course, won't state their name or anything because you never know. But so here we go. This is, in his words, what he said about love dolls and his love doll after he had one for a few months. All right, let's begin. I can say this thing has helped me from a physiological point of view. No man should be denied pussy after 2 marriages. In many relationships, I can say this thing is no different than a woman, other than it doesn't eat or talk, which, in my view, is a fucking benefit. Other than that, it just lays around and looks like most women do. That's really all they do. You can't have a conversation with a regular woman if you listen or follow her advice. It is going to fuck you up. Women don't have consequences for the decisions, so I wake up in the morning and smack this thing on its ass and say, how did that feel, you little slut? Did you like that? It's not going to threaten to leave or call the cops. It just lays there smiling at me like it wants to fuck. All right, no vacations. Turning page. No diamonds. No bitching. No in-laws. No crashed cars, boyfriends, or creditors. And when I get home from work, I'm going to smack her little ass again. If they motorize these things and give them AI, I don't know too many men that would want a real woman. I mean, I just thought it was funny, especially when I got to the part where he said most women look like this doll does anyway. I mean, I can't really say that a lot of women I've met actually look like a Barbie doll, to say the least, because that's essentially what a lot of these love dolls look like, to say the least. I mean, Barbie doll-like, That, and sometimes they're physically, I don't know, how should I put it? Unrealistic sometimes, to say the least, but, let's see, I might read it again here, again. And, it kind of looks like this guy in particular, I think all that he just wants is just to do whatever the fuck he wants. I don't think he really cares to be with a woman or have a partner. I just think he wants to fuck. And I just think that he just doesn't see women as human, to say the least. And that's kind of how a lot of this community seems to view women. I'm not going to go as far as to say that they're all misogynistic, although it kind of sounds like some of them, at least some of them are, to say the least. But, it's just silly. It's very, very sexist. And, hating women just is not going to solve the world's problems, and then making a community based on it. Also, the person asked me this question about what I thought about this community was also quoting that they're like the modern day male, they're like male feminist or something. But, when it comes to a real, let's say, female feminist, real female feminists do not hate men. In fact, they actually fight for equal rights, which is part of the reason why there aren't too many of them nowadays, because we pretty much have equal rights nowadays between men and women, actually, which is why they're not around so much anymore. But every now and then I'll see a video of some stupid bitch and they'll be like, oh, she's a feminist. And it's just like these women sometimes aren't even credited as real feminists or anything, or they won't even state themselves as real feminists. And I don't know why that trend has been going around, but to say the least, I think some guys are just afraid that these women are going to become in power and they're going to, I don't know, quote unquote, take over the earth, I guess I might say, from men. I mean, men have, I hate to say it, men have pretty much been in political powers for like the longest time. And I just, in a sense, they pretty much have anyway. And so, you know, I just think it's silly, to say the least, to worry about this kind of stuff. I mean, I guess I wouldn't say it's silly to worry about it, but it's just they're, ideal, and the way they look at things is just not right. I'm not saying I believe in good, right, and wrong necessarily so much. What I'm saying is that I don't agree with it. I don't believe that this is the truth, to say the least. But in a nutshell, that's basically what I think of these types of people and this sorry about that, this type of situation, to say the least. But if you, of course, you guys want to state your opinion, I won't get offended if it's a really negative opinion. I, I don't get too offended by this types of stuff. I mean, in fact, you see me now. I'm just laughing at this guy because this guy is just acting like he's been through one relationship after another. I kind of wonder if this guy is just only dating certain women, because he was also saying shit like, oh, all women just lay around and just do nothing and just have the men work. Man, I have plenty of female friends, I've got to say, and there's plenty of them that work. I would say more than half of my female friends definitely work or do. I just think that is just silly. I mean, there's some women I meet sometimes that don't really do much and just expect the guy to kind of pay for everything sometimes. And I have met those women. I tend to tell those women to just fuck off, to be honest. Because, I mean, really, who wants to date a woman like that besides some rich guy that just thinks that paying for everything for her is going to control her and keep her from leaving him? I mean, that's seriously is the reason why these rich guys tend to date women like that, is because they think that they can control them by paying for everything. And even that when some of these women are cheating on them constantly, sometimes they think, well, at least she's not going to leave me. I mean, what's even the point? You might as well just get a love doll if that's what you're into. I mean, if you're only getting into a relationship for sex, then just don't fucking do it. There's plenty of sex hasn't been more available to us. Just Jesus. Some people are just fucking stupid. Anyway, but yeah, you can put down your comments and your opinion on it and whatever. Or if you ask me a question about love dolls and care for them, etc. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.